Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 BMW X5M Competition. This model's finished off in Brooklyn Gray Metallic. With options, MSRP is just over $147,000. We have quite a lot for this top trim level. There are different ways you can spec this, different packages. This one is on the higher end for options. And this is powered by the 4.4 liter twin turbo V8. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic. Pumps out 617 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque. It'll do 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds with a top speed of 177 miles an hour. Now, as we work our way up front, you'll notice a lot of gloss black. There's also the horizontal slats in the grille with cutouts to provide maximum airflow. There's a forward camera, sensor for distance pacing, all of the parking sensors, a dark housing for all of the LEDs as well, and then more inlets on both sides with the gloss black trim. You'll notice a few lines coming down the hood too. It just gives it a very muscular front end appearance. Now this also has the optional staggered setup for the wheels. So they're 21s up front, 22s in the rear with a multi-spoke gloss black finish, and this has the red M Sport brakes. You'll notice the X5M comp badge on the side, finished off in gloss black. It's on the power folding side mirrors where there's a camera and a turn signal. It's on the window trim, the roof racks. There's also a full moonroof up top. Very prominent lines flowing down the side too, including the lower side skirt that protrudes slightly just to give it a nice accent. And then there's the body colored spoiler with the third brake light, the wiper blade, LEDs for the lighting. There's a backup camera, parking sensors. This one's also optioned with the carbon fiber exhaust tip covers there. And I forgot to mention, this has the floating center caps. So those will stay upright, of course, when the wheel is spinning. Now there's a few different ways you can gain access to the cargo space, but I will just use the control underneath. Where the X5 have that split design, so we can open up the tailgate from there separately, or with some of the options, they will both open or close, depending on how you have it set up. Now this model also has a spare tire. You have a little bit of space under there. There's also some hooks, a 12 volt. You can store that cover underneath if you're not using it, and you can fold the back seats down too. And then you'll notice the hands-free option, which you can use just by kicking under the middle of the bumper. Now, this does not have proximity door handles for the rear. That has been deleted for the LCI. However, you can actually set this up to where you walk away from the vehicle, all 4 doors lock. When you approach the vehicle, before you even grab the door handle, it will unlock. So while they're not there, you have ways to get around that, and it's super convenient. Now there's also the sunshades, really neat accent for the leather here, Bowers & Wilkins for the audio, carbon fiber, there's brushed accents, storage in the lower section, and then a light up M logo down below. This is how you fold the seats down, where they do fold flat, and then at 5'10", there's a good bit of space. Now you have an area you can charge and attach tablets, there's storage pockets, you get heated seats along with temperature adjustments, you have storage, auxiliaries down below. And I have about 2 inches of headroom, so it's a lot of space for this SUV. You can also fold this middle seat down, and then this is equipped with Alcantara for the headliner. Very nice materials, as you would expect. And it also features the soft closed doors. Now this has memory seating adjustments, massaging seats. If you push on L2, you can actually use the controls on the driver's seat now to do all of the same functions. So if you need to adjust that, you can. There's the window control, side mirror adjustments, more storage, and of course all of the same materials and the illumination down below. These are also very sporty seats for this model. They hug you well. And let's start this up where this has a leather steering wheel, carbon fiber on the paddles, there's M1 and M2, cruise control settings, and then volume tuning, Bluetooth, and voice commands. Now you have quite a lot of content to scroll through. So just depending on what you'd like to see, you can go through all of this information. And then you can even get into the head-up display. So within the head-up display, you have a few settings as well. Again, just depending on what you'd like to see while you are driving. Now there's also storage. You have headlight adjustments, more carbon fiber, the air vent, there's leather for the dash, and then you have quite a lot to go through with the infotainment system. You can also use the shortcuts down below or voice commands. All of that is very easy to use. This has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all of the lighting, climate adjustments, drive recorder, quite a lot to gain access to. The home screen has this split view, so you can go through all these widgets, just depending on what you'd like to gain access to. There's also climates, navigation, music, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, and the temperature adjustments. You'll notice more carbon fiber, there's vents, volume tuning hazards and defrosters, and then this is also equipped with heated and cooled cup holders. There's wireless charging and auxiliaries. You have the shortcuts, which is very helpful, and then this is how you put it into reverse. With the 3D system, you have no shortage of visibility. You can see around the whole vehicle, and then when I put it into drive, these will change to the front camera. So that way you have that visibility when needed. There's park and adjustments for the transmission. There's traction control, parking sensors, engine start stop. M mode is how you can change the gauge cluster and the head-up display. You can also still go through information on this left side, which is nice, and then there's a full tack for the windshield there. Setup is how you can get into M1 and M2 and go between efficiency and Sport Plus. So depending on how you want the vehicle to react. There's auto hold, e-brake, downhill assist. You get storage in the armrest, locking glove box, the illumination for the M logo, and then garage door buttons, dome lights, and controls for the sunroof and sunshade. And then lots of glass for this big vehicle, so it's very easy to see. And still in the Sport Plus settings, here we go. And a minor acceleration, this has so much more potential. And it's very cool how many different characteristics this vehicle gives you in one. So this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the latest X5M Competition. With it in drive too, if you don't choose to shift either using the shifter down below or the paddles, it will shift quickly or slowly depending on how you have this set up. So it will even react on its own without you shifting, which is just another way to drive this vehicle. It gives you so much drama and character, it's almost like driving a manual transmission. So I think it's really cool, just the characteristics that this gives you. But the X5 in general, I think it's a really great platform. You have a lot of different ways that you can spec them in general, different engine options as well, and it's a very comfortable vehicle. This is something that you can go on long road trips with, as my wife and I have done in our personal X5. It's great for driving around the city. I used mine to tow as well. I'm not sure if the competition allows you to spec it with a factory hitch or not, but these are very capable with this engine of towing around 7,200 pounds. So it's a practical luxury vehicle that also offers some of those practicalities as you would expect from an SUV too. So really the best of everything if you want a sporty vehicle, but maybe you have some things to tow and you just want the luxury refinements of a vehicle like this. So being a BMW, that is what you are going to get with this. Aside from the exhaust in this model, it's super comfortable and quiet. This would be a fun daily driving SUV, and one that I don't think you would drive it without a smile on your face. Even right now at slow speeds, it sounds good. You know you're ready to rip on it and just have a blast behind the wheel. So let's do another slight acceleration from first gear here. And it just wants to keep going. But that is going to wrap it up for the X5M Competition. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Charlotte for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.